name is John Lennon. I'm a 480th ISRW historian. And if you take a look at Air Force ISR heritage, and that's a heritage that goes back over 100 years, you'll see that innovation was a key factor and a foundation in that critical capability. Back in 1862, when the Union Army launched its Peninsula campaign, the Army used balloons for aerial reconnaissance. And this was the first time in U.S. military history that an air vehicle was used for reconnaissance. When you combine that with use of the telegraph, the capability not only gave a panoramic view of the battlefield, but it also enabled the aeronauts to go ahead and provide information to field commanders rapidly so that it affected the outcome of the battle. The need for photo reconnaissance was even greater as the Soviet Union had developed its nuclear technology. And people like Clarence Kelly Johnson, who worked for Lockheed, built ISR-specific types of aircraft such as SR-71 and the U-2 aircraft. Today here in the 480th ISR wing, we have a number of innovators. For example, Senior Airman Zane Wright played a critical role in developing the Unicorn database. The Unicorn system is used today. Also, we have a number of airmen currently out on the operations floor developing software applications that can be used to make their job more efficient or to enhance combat capability.
I think the Air Force started out as great innovators, and somewhere along the way we decided to start paying people to innovate for us. And I think that finally we're seeing the need to allow our airmen to innovate and come up with the ideas, because we're the ones that know the issues, we're the ones that can make it better for ourselves.
These airmen are coming out of high school now as programmers and have like backgrounds in computing that we never would have thought of as being younger before we came in the Air Force. Every person all the way from the bottom to the top can have a great idea, and we have to make sure that we maintain that mentality that we want to include everyone in innovation.
So the main purpose of the Innovation Lab is to, as I said, really get the ability to affect huge change back down to the lower airmen.
The innovation process in itself, I like it a lot. I like that we're moving forward. We've devoted a cell to it here. I feel like it's definitely a good headway into what we have coming up in the future.
I've also been up here assisting with all the different projects that come into the Innovation Lab. And now we're transitioning to where we're separating innovation from development.
I've been helping with the way that my squadron is executing CRISP, which is the Combat Readiness Sustainment Program. So that's an initiative to take airmen off of the line, out of the ops floor, and to take that dedicated time to train them in ways that we haven't had the time, resources, or ability to do in the past. Because we've had to use a lot of innovative thinking to figure out how to tackle training in this way and how to think about training in a way that we've never looked at it before.
What we've done is we've done what's called SPEARS, our Human Analysis and Reporting Cell. This is a program in which we've allowed to decouple our airmen from the mission, take them off at nights, so that handles resiliency, and then give them the time frame to go through and actually take a look at the signals that they've been working throughout mission and figure out exactly what they are in the future. It'll make our collecting even better than what it was before.
So some of the biggest innovations as a physician that I've seen here are the embedded medical model, the RT, which is the spiritual, mental, and physical health aspects that are embedded within the unit. It's pretty unique because people can come to us for their needs rather than going out to the hospital. Embedded medical care has been around for quite a while. What makes ART unique is having the mental health and the spiritual aspect as well. The fact that we have clearances, which we didn't have in the past. A lot of for units didn't have the clearance. That makes a huge difference. We are seeing fewer airmen with severe mental health issues. We are getting to folks that need our help sooner, helping folks kind of tackle problems that they have, and being a liaison to other base services. So yeah, a lot of the stuff that we're doing is bring the services to the airmen here in the building.
innovation is by no means a new concept, but one thing that is really changing is the ability for people to quickly innovate. And we've really been able to, with this new approach, kind of work towards meeting some of the speed that some of our competitors might have.
TechnoSim is a military training simulator that allows analysts to create on-the-fly real-world scenarios. It allows them to apply critical thinking, which in turn increases their skill level and help them to become overall better analysts.
A large portion of the idea was simply trying to find a better way. There are systems out there that already do this training, right? But the problem is we pay tens of thousands of dollars for licenses every year to keep these systems running, and then we have to hire a bunch of contractors to run the system. When if you find something commercial off the shelf that people already use at home, like they play a game or something, but it's so realistic that it could be just modified a little bit to be exactly their job. It's better to serve our airmen training in which that they can be prepared and understand what to do in that situation.
If people can see that innovation was an integral part in the development of Air Force ISR, it can again be used by our leadership, by our airmen, to further our capabilities for national defense. And I think that's pretty significant. When you think of these fine young airmen doing this kind of work and the innovation that they have demonstrated, they are actually a force multiplier.